have an idol?
Love story, yeah, I don't know.
Thank you.
When I was growing up, I was completely aficionated about Friends. I understood later on that there are several things that I could learn from Friends to put on my own career. And I started to see that most of the artists could do the same.
Whoa!
If you want to understand more about how Friends are so successful with their audience and how you can learn from that, come with me. Hi, I'm Sira. I was born in an artistic family, and as an agent, manager, and producer, I've worked for many years selling artists from all around the world. Today, I want to help you to become a full-time artist. Hello, I am Sira, and I'm here to help you to become a full-time artist. Today, I want to tell you a story. I travel a lot, and one of those days I was inside the plane looking for different things to watch when I saw Friends reunion. I know, this is kind of old story right now, but I've never watched this before. Which is a crime almost, because I really love Friends and I never took the time to sit down and watch it. So that's exactly what I did. And when I was watching, I started to realize that there are so many things inside Friends that we can apply in an artistic career to have the same type of success. It was not by lucky or was not from nowhere that Friends got as huge as they got. So let's go one by one and I'll explain each one of these little things that you can work on your career. Number one, add famous people. They start to invite people like Brad Pitt.
You're unbelievable.
Thank you.
Or several other singers or people from the TV or that were well known in other areas like movies. Why they do that? They know that these people have their own audience. No matter if they like Friends, no matter if they watched it before, but they were going there just because this special person is there. I've been following how the things are working on the music scenery, and I see this happening there as well. Artists that are emerging, getting new positions in this market, are just going up because they start to partner with musicians that are more well known or that has some sort of fame. You could do exactly the same thing. Focus on your art, focus on your audience, and ask yourself, who else do the same thing that I do and serve the same audience? Invite this person to participate with you in one of your creations. So now you can show your work for their audience and they can show their work to your audience. This idea will help you to go faster and in a very stable way. 2, they connect with simple emotions.
Crying is good. It lets the boo-hoos out. Here comes some more!
I know, we are super complex. We have lots of different things going on all the time. Sometimes it's really hard to explain everything that you're feeling. So how they can show an emotion for someone and really be understood, they make the emotions simpler. So they talk about jealousy, happiness, sadness, but in a very straightforward way. So you can identify with this specific emotion because this is not a complex emotion. And when this type of things happen, you can immediately understand the emotion and start to feel this emotion in yourself. That makes you connect with the character that's on the TV, and you feel that even if it's just for a second, you're both sharing the same emotion. So you feel that you were part of that creation. And when you feel that you are part of what they are producing, you start to be really connected with the artwork and the artists behind it.
A year ago, when my father complained that he was unable to lift his briefcase with his left hand, the next day he got diagnosed with a terminal disease called MND.
I was battling depression. I was a very dark place.
1 week I wouldn't go out. The need to even eat was a problem. I wouldn't eat.
Well, what began next was a battle for me, a battle of seeing the only person I've loved getting closer to death every day. I remember myself locking up in a room, staring at the walls for hours. I even had suicidal thoughts.
I was a gay man who wanted to have hair like Jennifer Aniston, so you can imagine how lonely I sometimes felt.
And friends was what I came home to. They were my friends since I didn't really have any. And I can't.
It became a reason for me to wake up every day because I thought I had friends around me.
No matter how much pain, anxiety, or trouble you are in, if you are staring at a screen which is playing Friends, you're gonna laugh.
Like every Chandler, I found my Monica.
So nice.
They have no idea the kind of impact they've actually made in this world. So when they sleep, they should relax knowing that they have saved more lives. Even if they don't know them, I am one.
And for those who don't like the show, just...
Step number 3, they have lots of promotion.
And we were working really hard. But it wasn't until I was walking through the airport. I don't remember where I was going, but they were on every magazine. And I was like, whoa, holy shit. This is crazy.
The theme song became a hit on a radio station. And when I heard that on my car one day, that was like, wow, this is not your average television show.
They're on the cover of Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone? I mean, we're a TV show.
They've somehow entered the zeitgeist. I don't know when that happened.
Jennifer's gorgeous. Why is it such a phenomenon? It just suits her very well. It's spectacular.
I think my favorite was I was dropping my kids off and my rabbi stopped me and asked me about Ross and Rachel and when they were going to get together and how that's going to happen.
Wherever we were, suddenly there are thousands of people gathered.
It's like the Beatles were there. Everybody was screaming and yelling and behind barricades. It was crazy.
Once Friends had gone global, and I think we were in 18 different languages.
En el segundo piso de la Biblioteca Pública de Nueva York.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu faisais dans une bibliothèque?
Basically, any place I went, you know, from Jordan to India, they knew what Friends was.
I know, it's really easier to have lots of promotion when you have lots of money as well.
This is a Canadian coin? Get out of here!
And when you are making a sitcom from the TV, well, you were talking about a lot of money. But even if you don't have a lot of money, you need to understand what's a lot of promotion in your case. Because most of the artists actually, they produce the artwork and they put all the effort on producing, but not so much thought on how they're going to sell it, who are going to buy it, how they're going to deliver, or any other thing. If you don't think about those things, it's really possible that they will never happen. And you need to put your thoughts not just on how you're going to sell, but before that, and make people know what do you have. If they don't know what you're offering, if they don't know your brand, they don't know about you, they will never buy from you. So promotion is fundamental in any type of business. And if you want to sell something, know that 10% is the production. The rest of the 90% is promotion. Don't put all your thoughts on creating. Put a lot of thoughts in also how you're going to communicate what you're creating. Okay? I need to tell you that I have a full masterclass for free. How can you take the leap and become the artist that you want to become? It's not a sales pitch. In this masterclass, I will help you with a real training that will give you the step by step. So if you want to check this, go here in this website and you watch a 2-hour class totally for free so you can start to be a full-time artist right now. They also work a lot with internal jokes. Internal jokes are every time they present some sort of new joke, let's see, on the episode, and this joke is connected with some characters or connected with some sort of situation, and then after a while they try to repeat the same situation, the same characters, or one of those things, so you can remember of the first one. And if you are watching all the episodes, you can remember all the references.
I think you're like Joey, 100%.
When these things happen, you feel that those are your friends and you are sharing this secret.
You don't know.
How about I go over there and I will walk into Chandler's bedroom and I will see if the thing that I think that I know is actually the thing that I think that I know.
Because if someone new just started to watch Friends right now and watch this joke, this person will never understand what's the real joke behind that.
You know!
You start to feel that you understand the series better than other people, what makes you feel special. And if you're feeling special when connected with an artwork, you will buy this artwork more frequently. So it comes for my next thing that they always do. They are repetitive. They show the same coffee shop all the time, the same people, the same houses all the time. They don't open the story for the whole world with several other things happening. They close the story in a small circles of things that repeat day after day. And if you really think about our lives, that's how things happen to you. We know that when you wake up in the morning, you're going to see the series of events that you're already used to. You go to the work in the same place, you talk with the same people most of the times. And when you start to see this repetition happening on TV, you will start to connect this repetition with your own repetition in life. And again, when you feel that you are the same, you feel connected, you also become a very strong fan of that creation, of that artwork. The next topic is that they are always connecting to the same message. They have one strong message. Even though they produce episodes for 10 years, the message is just one. They want to show you and make you feel like the time of your life that your friends are your family. By the end of these 10 years, when all of them already have their own families, some of them have babies, and well, the life goes on, they close the doors and stop to producing.
In just hours, the show that made TV must-see must end. And from what our
if the show is about that time in your life when your friends are your family, once you have family of your own, it's no longer that time. So the show came, I think, to a natural end.
But you can see that they have one message and they have 10 years of production to show this message in different aspects. That's what I see that most artists miss. They try to talk about everything. They try to deliver several different emotions. They try to deliver several different inspirations. And by the end, the message becomes too confused.
Get there faster!
So it's really hard for you to connect with this thought if you don't understand it in the first place, if you don't feel it in yourself. But if you look around and you start to watch something that it's really straightforward and the same message over and over again, being repetitive with the same ideas, making you feel part of their own jokes, introducing new emotions that you can understand, well, now it's really easy for you to feel part of that. You feel that those friends are your friends. And you start to be part of this creation. What makes you feel special, makes you feel that you want more. That's what makes lots of people so into it. They just love to feel like that. And most of the artists will have fans that when they connect what you are putting there, you are putting them on the stage. They feel that you are saying that, oh, I'm telling your story because your story is important and your story is also my story. You will see how these people can connect with you in a very special way. And if they connect with you, they are going to buy from you, they are going to support your endeavors, they are going to support your creations, and this is how you become a full-time artist. So see you next week.